Go ahead and open your book to page 41, please. About halfway down the page, you're going to see example A. You can go ahead and rewrite this in the My Notes section of your book. We're going to solve this step by step together. So I'm going to draw a line down to keep my two sides separate to organize my work. And if I'm looking here, I notice I have a negative 5x and a negative 2x, and they're on opposite sides of my equal sign. So I want to move them together on the same side. So I'm going to add 2x. These cancel. Whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. Add 2x. Negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3x. Bring down your plus 8 and the inequality symbol. And then we have a 23. Next, we want to move our numbers together away from this negative 3x. So I have a positive 8. So the opposite is to subtract 8 from both sides. Subtract 8. Negative 3x is less than or equal to 25 minus 23, minus 8. We get 15. I want to get x all by itself. Currently, there's a negative 3 out in front, so negative 3 and x are being multiplied together. So the opposite is to divide. Divide by negative 3. And the light bulb should be going off in your head. Alert, alert. I divided by a negative number. So remember, we need to switch or flip or reverse my inequality symbol. So it has to go the other direction now. Keep the or equal to line underneath. I have one negative, so I need to keep it. And 15 divided by 3, we get 5. So here is my final answer. X is greater than or equal to negative 5. But the book says that I need to solve and graph. So I'm going to draw a simple number line. I need to put my circle at negative 5. Because this is or equal to, there's a line underneath my inequality symbol. That means negative 5 is included. It's an answer. So we're going to fill in or color our circle. We need all x values greater than or equal to negative 5. So greater than are the numbers to the right, towards your negative 4, negative 3, 0, 5, 11. Take a look at try these A. Again, if you run out of room, you can write this on a lined piece of paper or in the My Notes section of your book. We're going to solve and graph each inequality. So I'm going to draw a line down here. I want to get negative 4x by itself. So I need to remove or subtract 3. 3 minus 3 is nothing, 0, they cancel. Over here, we need to subtract 3 as well. Negative 4x is less than or equal to 11 minus 3 is 8. Divide both sides by negative 4. Ding, ding, ding. What happens when we divide by negative? Flip your inequality symbol. 8 divided by negative 4 is negative 2. That's my final answer. So let's graph this. Circle at negative 2. Colored in. Close the circle. Fill it in because we can include that negative 2 because of this or equal to line right here. And we need all x values greater than negative 2. So is negative 4 greater than? No. Is 0, 3, 5? Yes. So we are shading towards the right. Make it obvious which direction you're shading. I want you to pause the video and try questions B and C. Question B, we have parentheses here. So parentheses mean to multiply or distribute. So I need to do negative 3 times x. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6, greater than 15. Again, if it helps you to draw your line down, keep your two sides organized and separate, go for it. And if I'm looking here, we have like terms. I have a 6 and I have a negative 6 on the same side of your inequality symbol. So because that's the case, we just need to combine our like terms. Keep the sign. 6 minus 6 is 0. So these are gone. They cancel each other out. Negative 3x is greater than 15. Divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. Your brain should be going ding, 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 alert. What do? Don't forget to flip or switch your inequality sign because we divided by a negative number. So 15 divided by negative 3 is negative 5. So notice I started with my x on the left and it was greater than. Now I have x is less than, so it's switched, reversed. Let's put our circle at negative 5 and we're going to leave it open because negative 5 is not included. And I need all numbers less than that. So 3 is greater, 1 is greater, so those are not solutions. The numbers to the left are, so we're shading to the left. Question C. I have parentheses on both sides of my equal sign. Sorry, my inequality symbol. So we distribute here. 2 times x, 2 times 5, 8 times x, 8 times negative 3. Let's move our x term together. So I am going to subtract 8x from both sides. Just a reminder that your first step could be different than mine, but just watch till the end and let's see how our answers compare. 2 minus 8 is negative 6x plus 10 is less than negative 24. Subtract 10. Subtract 10. Negative 6x is less than 24 plus 10 is 34. I got to keep the negative. Ding, ding, ding. What are we divided by? So x, switch your symbol, is greater than 2 negatives make a positive. 34 over 6. Does that reduce? Does that simplify? How could we change that to a decimal in order to graph it on our number line? 34 divided by 6, we get 5.66 repeating. So when we plot this, we're going to go partway between 5 and 6. Open circle. We need numbers greater than that. So we're going to shade towards 7, 8, 9, and so on. In the My Notes section on page 42, write down this extra example or this extra problem. And we're going to walk through one more question. We want to get negative 2x by itself, so I need to get rid of, move, cancel out this negative 8. So add 8, add 8. Negative 2x is less than 12. Divide by negative 2. Divide by negative 2. These cancel. What happens every time we divide by a negative? We need to switch our sign, our symbol. 12 divided by negative 2 is negative 6. On all of these examples, we had to flip our inequality symbol because we were dividing by a negative number. If we do not divide by a negative number, you do not have to switch the sign, so you would keep it. So only if you're multiplying or dividing by a negative number, you flip, switch, reverse your inequality symbol.